Right. Hello, good evening, and welcome to part three of Into the Jaws of Death. This is our last session of 2021 because it is Christmas next week. I am going to ask Kevin to give us a recap because his recaps are always much more coherent than mine are.
And notes.
He makes notes, you see. So over to you, Kevin. What happened in our last session?
Okay, well, last session we entered that ruined temple, fought some ghouls. Once we dealt with them, Boring decided to refurbish by um, uh, going all Gallagher on one of the coffins there. Turns
I
out there was
committed
some
to a preemptive strike.
Gallagher on the coffins, and inside there, the two coffins, there were some very bizarre-looking creatures, sort of stitched together, mechanical bits and pieces, but also slightly vampire vampire-like. Um, Dealt with them, and we found some clockwork type hearts in amongst their persons. We then searched around the rest of the place. Fontos and Borin and Deep found some a dodgy sock full of some silver coins and a collection box with some coppers. Calric and myself found a interesting looking moon dial outside with a load of rings and with names, dates, moon positions, weather, almost like a very intricate cipher lock, but without the points of reference, it's hard to tie it all in. So we've had to leave that for now because we found out it was rigged. So if we failed, it would probably ruin whatever shiny is inside. Just as we tried to leave, the door leaving the crypt or temple became very familiar, and we once again saw the lovely Tyr. Calric decided to go for a deal, saying, "Can I have that nice +2 ice dagger again?" And we'll do some favors. And it boiled down to a trade of, "I'll give you this dagger, and we'll give her one of those mechanical hearts to look at." Nothing possibly could ever go wrong from something like that. And so she took it, and this heart seemed to then get absorbed inside her, and her voice became a little bit pixelated. And we ran from Blue out the door very, very quickly because we may have just created some demon mechanica hybrid monstrosity. And so we just forget about that and just start thinking about moving to the next town to help Deep claim his town for about a week before the demons overrun it, or mecha demons.
Yep. Yeah, indeed. Oh, very dramatic. Very exciting. I really enjoyed that. So, we're looking
Charge complete.
Okay. So, you find yourselves on the road somewhere between... Let's see, let's put you onto the map of Pentegarn. I'm going to move that a little bit so that we can see it a bit better in the frame. There we go. So you are here by the ruins near the village of Casilva, where you have defeated the undead threat that was presumably plaguing the people of the area, who had taken to taking their nightcaps with a full clove of garlic swallowed down in one. And you are planning to travel east towards the next village. You don't know what it's called. A lot of the kind of social and geographical landscape has evolved slightly since Deep was in his home, so even he may not know the names of the local towns anymore. But hopefully this will become apparent. You travel somewhat somewhat east along the path, and snow begins to fall. It is cold and snowy, and you are not really enjoying the change in climate very much at all. So Char especially is probably suffering.
But I'm going to be using a lot of thermotaggy to try and keep my clothes as warm as possible to take the worst of this chill off, because this is just the antithesis of kind of where I'm from. So yeah, this is not nice. But just to take my mind off all of this a little bit, just wanted to walk next to Deep for a bit and just say, so what can you tell us about all of this? I mean, I take it that's never happened before when you were last here. You're on mute, mate.
Mute. You're mute.
It
has to happen at least once.
There we go.
If you're referring to the mechanical heart, I've never seen anything like that before. It's made of the ore that grows in my family mountain, but no, the dead invaded right before I fled, so all of this is new to me.
I mean, the craftsmen from the City of Brass are renowned far and wide for the things they can produce. I've never seen anything like that, and quite frankly, I never really would want to see that again. But I don't think that's going to be the case. But who have you any idea who might have made this, or sort of, you're our best source of information here at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure. I mean, probably the force that overran Mount Pentegarn. I believe there might be a Dracolich involved, but that might have just been, sort of the brute of the army, and there could be another mastermind.
I've heard of a Dracolich. Do you want to go into a bit more detail?
No. I think.
Right?
We join both Pontos.
Right. Hello there, Ryan.
How you doing?
I am going to do a very, very quick movement of the camera bits, and hopefully this will not take very long.
But in the meantime, Nate.
Camera unavailable. Why is that not working?
So now, Deep. What was a Dragon Lich? It's not something.
Yeah, it's a horrible. It's So you know how we fought a zombie dragon? It's kind of like that, except thousands more times powerful.
Is there any chance it's going to be a baby dragon? Because I quite like killing them.
Let's keep our fingers crossed. Maybe it was just a very large baby.
Cool.
Although, actually, I don't know if Dracoliches grow with age like a living dragon, but it has been 50 years.
This is not good, but Calric has killed several dragons now. They're all baby dragons, but
adolescent maybe.
And some rotting ones.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right.
How much time has passed? Like hours, days?
I would say long enough to have had a long rest, but not much more than that. You are pretty much pretty much you came back from the interdimensional space that is home to Tia, and not long after that, you probably made yourself as comfortable as you could within the ruins, so you could have a long rest, and then set out with the following day.
Okay, so it's a new day.
It is a new day.
Okay, so I just need to roll a d3 from a ring of ram. Then I get 1 charge left.
Okay. So 1 charge back for the ring of ram. So, it doesn't fully recharge every day. That is very useful to know. Evil DM. Right. So, but it could have fully charged.
I got a 1 in 3 chance that it fully recharges every day.
Cool.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Whatever happened to Tyr, though, I'm concerned because that could be something that could infect or endanger the city of Brass. So I definitely want to get to the bottom of that if we can.
Yeah, and to be honest, she is kind of our friend. She has helped us out a few times. We need to try and save her.
Yes, so
Speak for yourself. That woman's been trouble ever since I've met her.
She speaks so highly of you, Borin.
You're just suspicious.
Right, so we need to get there fast then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so onwards. Where's the next stop for us then?
Well.
Deep.
Oh, what have I done?
Right.
Oh no, I managed to do something to my Roll20, which is going to mess up the chat box. Oh dear. Oh well, I'll fix it.
Yeah, well, if we can sort out Deep and also get to the bottom of those undead abominations at the same time, that'd be advisable, really.
Yeah, let's make our way to the next village and see what we can find.
I've just realised I've just realised what this map reminds me of. Do you remember the sort of in between the map between levels of Golden Axe?
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. Just totally reminded me what it. Figured out what it reminded me of.
Sort of know what you mean. Yeah. For some reason, I'm not getting snow on the other map. Can you guys see the snow on this map here?
Yeah, I can.
I can see nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got the snow.
For some reason, the snow is not on the other screen, but that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Don't worry.
So the snow effect is it's nice, but it's kind of absurdly resource intensive, considering that it's considering that it's such a simple thing. So I'm going to move you along a little along the map. There we go. As you travel east, it is cold. It is dim. You are kind of closer to the northern pole of the planet here, and so the rays of light slant in at a steeper angle, meaning that it is dimmer and darker during the winter, and also the sky is overcast with heavy snow clouds, meaning that it is almost as if it's evening. You know, it's almost like you've taken a day trip to Barovia or something. So you move along. I'm going to move you along
like
to
that,
here.
John.
You find yourselves.
I heard what you said there.
Well, you know, you're not in Barovia, but if you'd heard of Barovia, you might think it was a similar conditions. Visibility is somewhat affected.
Sorry, I did not intend to do that.
But you find yourselves upon a footpath passing through a wintry kind of forest. Ahead on the path, you perhaps see a figure.
Has everyone got dark vision?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just checking, because obviously, for those who don't, probably stay in the centre. For those who do, stay but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think you can all see.
Let's move up.
Where is the figure?
The figure
I
is
can just
further
make it
ahead
out.
on the path,
Cool.
just kind of at the edge of sight.
Okay, I'm going to sneak into the woods and hide and make my way up through the woods, I think.
Okay, let's have a stealth then.
No worries. Ooh, first roll of the game. Let's make it a good one,
Yeah.
eh?
So
Dun, 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 dun.
Second
Oh,
roll of the game. Mine was a
True,
critical
true.
fail.
Stealth, stealth, stealth.
Stealth involved. I'm not going to bother.
okay, I think is it actually possible for you to roll any higher than that?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
I can get one higher.
Wow.
Sorry to say. Is it a way I can turn the snow off my side? Because it's absolutely killing my roll 20
I can turn off the snow.
without killing it for
There
everyone.
we
Sorry,
go.
to killjoy.
I can't.
That's okay.
I can't make it.
We're
specific, but-
under heavy woodfall. The snow wouldn't be getting to us here. Ixnay on walking on
Thanks.
path A in case of trap A.
Okay, can I have a perception roll, please, from Carryrook?
Ooh. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to click on the awesome perception. Go on then. Cool.
14, so I need to do something sneaky.
Okay, people, do not walk on the exact footpath. I'm walking along the edge in case of pitfalls.
I've seen these films like this, and the locals always tell you to stay on the path.
Yeah, well, I'm not off the path. I'm like to the very side of it.
On the verge.
Yeah, I've seen American Werewolf. They specifically say stay on the path.
So,
How's a brown film?
just as Deep and Borin noticed that the figure on the path ahead is turning round in circles, as if peering into the gloom and trying to see what might be off the path. At the same time, Carryrook, who does such an excellent stealth roll, he practically disappears in plain sight. Your Mask of the Wild would pretty much allow you to do that in snowy conditions anyway, I think. So basically, you just kind of vanish between the snowflakes. But even as you do so, you walk face to face with an enormous creature with glowing red eyes.
Jeez.
I am going to show you a picture of this, so to blow it up on the screen a bit. Here we go. You see in front of you, this is basically, this obviously used to be a dire wolf, but its eyes glow red like laser pointers. You can see that it has flesh missing from its body. Some of its bones appear to be metal. And from the big gap in its rib cage, you can hear the sound of cogs whirring. It howls dutifully, and let me see if I can find a howl for you. I hope I've got one. Dun, dun, dun.
Don't touch it. Whatever you do, no one touch anything.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't hybridize it with a demon.
I don't know. We'll have some more hearts. We can take them to Char's benefactor, patron.
I can't make it howl for you at the moment because I haven't got a howl sound, sadly. But I will try and fix that. Oh, setting fireballs off. Okay. So this creature, amazingly, even though you have walked right into it almost, it doesn't actually spot you. Somehow, your stealth allows you to avoid it. It was obviously trying to hide. And so its attention is on what it was hiding from rather than what is hiding from it. So as you ghost your way through the mounds of snow, you see this wolf creature. But yeah, miraculously, it does not see you.
And the rest of us don't see it either.
Unless Kararuk would like to shout out a warning.
Whoa!
Can I climb this tree then, show a warning?
Yeah, I will have an athletics for climbing. Yeah, I'll have an athletics check from you to get into the tree. And
Deep, I wouldn't believe him. He's cried it before.
Ah,
Oh,
But
that was poor.
sorry, make me laugh.
oh dear.
I'm not very good at climbing trees.
oh dear. Okay, so
There goes your stealth.
yeah, I think there goes your stealth. So you try to climb up the tree to get out of the way, so you can kind of get out of melee range at least before you shout a warning to your comrades on the ground. But sadly, you miss. You possibly you put your foot on a low branch to start your ascent of the tree, but it is obviously a dead branch. It cracks loudly, echoing through the trees, and the branch snaps off. So you end up back at the foot of the tree, and suddenly completely obvious to this creature in front of you, which I am going to call Mecha Zombie Direwolf.
Cool.
It's not really mecha, is it?
Well, mecha is shorter than steampunk, isn't it? So,
Cyber direwolf.
mhm. But
Ultra Mecha.
whatever they're called, there's more, and from a signal from the wolf that Kararuk is in front of, they appear.
Oh.
They well, obviously they would like to eat you. So so you know we'd best facilitate that action.
Damn it, man!
So there are in fact 5 of them. They are.
Want to ask some more puppies for you to give hugs and love to.
Maybe I should tame these ones.
They want to eat chew bacon.
Why, he's hiding behind you.
Oh, like I'm gonna really be a roadblock for these things. We got the big bad brave fighter at the rear.
He needs a break. He's too busy carrying your shit.
Wow.
I just don't know where they are because it's a massive path. I think I can see the edge of one here.
Well, I'm sure
There's
they will
just 5
make
of them.
themselves
I have
known
no idea
soon
where they are.
enough. Let's see. I am also going to add this person to the initiative order as well, so they can join in this battle. And oh, they were pretty quick as well. So,
This person going to attack us.
well, she's in the turn order. That doesn't mean she's going to attack you. But who can say at this stage? So, one of the Mecha Zombie Direwolves pounces. And right, Marco. This is part 2. The first half was very, very short due to technical issues. I'm going to make this bit disappear. This is just for continuity. So, ahead of you on the path, a stranger was mauled from behind by one of these terrifying mechanical direwolf zombie creatures. She was thrown to the ground. And I've just realised that I do not have the initiative order. Please let it still be there. Cross your fingers, everybody. Oh, thank effing C. Right.
Yeah, I'm not on it though.
If you're not on it, that's on you. So, Is it in the chat somewhere? Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. You should be on 16. I will manually add you. So, quick reminder, if you want to be added to the turn order, you must highlight your token before you roll initiative. Let's change the initiative order. Then we skip forward to 19. It has actually changed the order slightly, but actually that doesn't really matter because that is 2 people on the same initiative order. Now, let me finish telling you what's happening to this poor person who you haven't really got a very good look at yet. She gets up despite her obvious wound and runs towards you as far as she can, which isn't very far because she has had to spend some of her movement standing up and she has had to spend her action disengaging. We are now on to Char. What would Char like to do? Can he see any targets?
Yeah, I can see some bits. So first off, I'm going to shout behind me. Go, Pontos. There's a giant wolf to my right, just pointing down this way. He's going to go for Chewbacca if you don't stop him. And then I'm just going to take a few steps forward so I can actually see that beastie that was attacking this woman or person or whatever she is. And I'm just going to give her give the doggy some finger pistols. And
oh, and it's a hit. There we go. Very
it does
good.
happen now and again. And then since it happened, let's see if I can go twice on the trot.
Wow.
Oh, good job. Okay, so
And then I'll just take a step back after that.
yeah, Char's fiery force damage hits the zombie wolf, possibly staying its charge at its recently released victim. On now to a different wolf who is currently may not be visible to you. They move forward through the trees and close.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fast.
This creature has no fear at all. It looks at you. Its laser eyes paint spots on the 3 of you as it tries to decide who it wants to eat the most. It is going to, since we are in a target-rich environment, I am going to roll a d3 and decide which one of you it attacks from the top. This is a 1, so he is going for Borin. I don't know what Borin has done to aggravate this mechanical beast.
Oh, come on then.
But he is going to try and bite you. As his jaws open, you see some of his fangs are rotted bone fangs, real biological, the real fangs of the wolf that once was. Other fangs are made of metal, and its breath, the breath of its rotting carcass, the breath and the smell of its rotting carcass rolls over you. It is foul. It tries to sink its teeth into you. And will it succeed? No. He makes a brave attempt but fails.
Okay, then I'm going to use my riposte.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So you expend a superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against the creature. So, and yeah, cool. So let's have your attack and then your d8, and we will see what happens.
So I'm just going through all the... Oh
Oh
God.
dear.
Oh boy.
Sharp R. How the heck do I
Only one of those.
sharpen this thing?
So
We always have these problems against werewolves for some reason. Always.
It's not me that's crit failing.
must make a nice change.
That's
Okay.
the other side.
I am going to. Oh, I'm going to turn the volume up a bit. Dun, dun, dun. So, the riposte failed. Sadly, you missed, and at the same time, you managed to scrape the edge of your axe, possibly along the stony path, taking the keen edge off it. So, we must remember that Borin's keen edge is blunted for the time being. Another creature, if I can find it, is also going to join in the there we go. It's got a little bit more than that. It rushes up, standing almost shoulder to shoulder with its companion. It can't get close enough to bite. It doesn't want to dash. I think it rather enjoys terrifying its prospective victim. On to Karuruk. What's the plan, Karuruk?
Can I... Because I'm not attacking or anything yet. Can I run up behind this wolf here and then attack it?
You can.
Using my-
You would have to
Use my cunning action.
You could use your cunning action to disengage, and then you could rush off without incurring an opportunity attack and get into a flanking position. So yes, you may do that.
Cool. So I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
go there. Then using my vicious rapier, I'm going to attack this direwolf.
That which gives you advantage also gives you sneak attack.
Oh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Attack advantage. I like sneak attack when I hit. Boom, 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 boom.
There's all rogues everywhere.
There we go. So,
Nice.
that is a hit. You carve into its rotten flanks with your rapier. Little droplets of yellow pus are flicked off of its behind into the air. They kind of shower down on the snow-covered leaves of the tree nearby. It is deeply unpleasant. Next, we have. Sorry, is that all for Karuruk?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. I will move on to Borin. What's the plan, Borin?
Hit it again, the blasted thing.
Okay, we will have to.
You dented my axe! One.
There we go. So even if we took away one for your blunt weapon, it would still hit. So that is fine. 8 points of damage against the zombie direwolf. Attack number 2. Oh, nice. Okay, I wish I had.
And I'm going to second. I'm going to action surge.
He's going for it.
He's going to leave it on 1.
Yeah.
Okay, that is still a hit.
They're quite tough, these things.
Yeah. That one is in fact a miss because your the slight dulling of your weapon gives you a -1, which prevents that from actually striking the beast. It looked like it would be a good attack, but it didn't happen. So the creature is clearly badly damaged, but is, well, he's not alive, but He is still
Um,
there.
I'm still going to do a hand axe with disadvantage for the quick toss.
Oh yeah, okay.
That uses up another one of my superiority die. Prone, yes. Disadvantage because it's in close range. Actually, can I go long distance for the one that's attacking the woman? If he's out of combat?
If you have the range for it, is it 30 feet for an axe?
20.
20.
It's 20.
Okay, so
It's 2060.
it's going to be at disadvantage either way, isn't it? But you can throw an axe. If you can find a target within 20 feet, then you can do it. Otherwise, it'll be disadvantage either way, won't it?
Yeah. Okay, I won't use my riposte on this one.
Okay.
I won't use my superiority die on this one, sorry.
Okay. So I will move on to deep.
Okay. Aha.
Hey.
Okay. Move over here. And spiritual weapon is a bonus action, so I'm going to do that. Just say the mayonnaise will protect you, Loss. And that's it for me.
Okay, very good. So you noticed that the lightning damage of your attack was actually very effective against this creature. I am going to move on to another direwolf. So this direwolf here, he sees a target. His closest target is Char. He charges up behind and gets ready to chew on some fire genasi ass. He reaches out with mouldering claws.
Yeah, tries,
he tries to bring down his putrescent bite onto your flesh. Here it comes. I don't want that. Oh! So he bites into you, causing 15 points of piercing damage. You are knocked prone.
That's not good.
That is all he can do for now. We are now on to Pontos.
Yeah, I've got him. I've got him set up for you, Pontos.
Oh, I can get behind him.
Right where you want him.
I'm tying up his mouth with my body for you.
There we go. Does that work as an advantage? Because it's
if you were here, it would. So if you've got 5
little
more
side
feet,
shimmy.
there we go.
And also, I'm on my ass, so I don't think I can.
Because you've got diagonally opposite flanking. So if prone people do not allow flank.
Prone.
Yeah. Okay. If Char's prone, then perhaps you are not flanking, but I'm sure you can still give him a good old smack nonetheless. Excuse me.
Give it a try. Where's my button? There we go.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Alright, let's try again. I'm going to see if Chew Bacon can come running in, but I don't know if he can.
He can definitely get some of the way.
I'm guessing he can't charge in. Is he too close?
Oh, nice. I would say that Chew Bacon could probably... Let me get the range ruler out, which was crashing the other browser.
You could always take a few steps backwards.
Well, he could kind of go around the tree, but that would not give him a straight run up. So he can go from there to there. That's only 15 feet of his movement, and that would put him in melee. But
how far does he have to charge in?
Oh, is it 20 feet? I forget.
So
let's
could he
let's
go
open him up.
here?
20 feet it has to be. Where do you want him to go?
He could go here and then charge in.
Let's see. Well, that's kind of, yeah. If he was here, then I'm trying to think. So if you, how much movement does he have? Is it 40 feet?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So if he if he came over here, then he could have a straight run, albeit diagonally. I'll let you work it out with the kind of range ruler type thing, but yeah, there is somewhere in here. There is the trunk of a tree, so even with his back to that, I don't think that'd give him 20 feet. But if he comes
Okay.
down here, then he can kind of do a charge up this way, sort of thing.
Nah, sorry. I'll just go stand next to him and hoof it. He's actually got more than 2 health now, so
Yeah, he's more likely to survive a toe-to-toe encounter, isn't he? Okay, 18 is a hit. That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Have I not given him power card attacks yet? How remiss of me. That is terrible.
rude.
I know, that is just rude.
It's piggest.
So, yeah, you should you should send me angry emails during the week so that I remember to fix it. Okay, on to Mecha Zombie Direwolf number 3 at 4 in the initiative. Who has he got to chew on? Well, he has 2 people in sight. He has a dwarf and an elf. I don't know if he has any particular preference for the taste of dwarven or elven flesh, but we'll go left to right. What do we get? We get a 1. So Kararuk, this is for you, buddy. Here it comes.
All right.
So putrescent bite coming. He is going
I didn't
to.
even see that one.
He was well hidden. You see, they're big, but reasonably stealthy. He opens his jaws wide, and you can smell the vile fumes coming from him. He is going to try and bite. How does he do? Oh, he sinks his teeth in. He only scores 8 points of damage. That was pathetic. Oh dear. And also you keep your feet, which can only be a good thing. We are back at the beginning of the turn order. That is the Mecha Zombie Direwolf at the back of the queue. He's kind of going to have to go round if he wants to chew on anybody. He is bright enough to realise this. He is going to try and go around. He goes 20 feet that way, and then he is going to go kind of here. He's going around. He runs around the tree.
And the mayonnaise.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can't escape the mayonnaise. No one can escape the mayonnaise. But he is going to try and sink his teeth into deep. He reaches with slavering jaws. And he misses.
Ha ha!
The mighty mayonnaise put him off. That's all right.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
if you saw a 5 foot wide spectral mayonnaise jar, I think you would probably lose it as well.
Just a.
What you now see is a very pale woman. She ran towards you in a panic and then saw the wolf emerge from behind the tree. She lets out a little shriek. Let's see, give me an insight check, Deep.
Okay. Sorry, let me pull the old character sheet up. Okay, I'm on my spells. Sorry, I'm trying to use my bad hand again, so.
Oh. How is it? Is it getting better?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Good.
Slowly but surely. Okay, insight, you said?
Yes, please, yeah. Okay.
13.
Yeah, we'll take 13. So you get the feeling perhaps that this little shriek is perhaps a little bit performative.
Ooh.
She runs this way to try and get away from the wolves. She does not appear to have a weapon in her hands.
Does the wolf take an attack of opportunity?
Oh, was she actually in melee?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
It was.
No, she disengages in that case.
Oh,
Right there.
If she, she was in melee, but yeah, she disengages. She didn't use her action to attack or to dash, so she uses it to disengage. On to Char, who is on his arse.
Right. Well, first things first. I'm going to get back on my feet because that kind of sucks. And then just turning around, seeing the situation, it's like, right. Let's see if we can equalize this out. And even though I've just got back up for a moment, you see a ball of fire in my hand, and I just go back to my knee and almost press this ball of flame into the ground, and I cast Fireball.
Oh,
Just there.
Oh, no.
nice.
Nice.
boom. Okay, so
Yeah, I've played Tetris before. But
I'm going to push that to the back so that I can click on these dudes. Hold on, I'm going to change the layer that it's on.
for me, it's a level 4 Fireball now as a Warlock, so it's 9d6.
Oh, what have I done?
Nice.
Nice.
9d6. Okay, well let's have your boom damage.
Okay, right, let's do that.
Don't fumble.
Well, no, I can't fumble. It's a
I've already fumbled. We'll be fine.
it's a Dex 15 save on their part.
Right. So I am going to. It's dexterity. So I'm going to do one on the left. Oh, that is a big wedge of damage there. So
Awesome.
And then the one closest that's between Calric and Deep will also get the Genie's Wrath for the extra 3 points of damage.
okay. So I have a 13 and a 22 going left to right. Can you remind me what the DC was? Sorry.
DC 15 Dexterity.
15. One pass, one fail. So one takes 42 points of damage.
Yeah.
The other takes half of 38,
19.
isn't it? So 19?
19. Yeah.
19, okay. Yep. So he takes 19 points of damage. So I am going to put some bloodied markers upon them. But first of all, let's get rid of this lovely fireball template.
Yeah, I literally just slam it on the ground and just moves along and then just erupts underneath their feet as this column of this explosion of fire just underneath the little rotten paws.
Yep.
You've been sandbagging. What's happening here, Char?
You guys seem to be struggling a bit, so I thought I'd actually try and help you.
The they kind of you can hear the putrid flesh cooking as the flames wash over them. The smell does not improve, but you have certainly done them a good bit of damage. Let's move on. That one there, I'm going to take it out of the turn order because it's dead. So that leaves us the one at the back here. He is probably going to chase after the running woman, and he can easily catch up with her. So he rushes down through the gap. She has no, she's not dodging or anything like that. So he is just going to try and bite her. He misses. She obviously leads a charmed life. In fact, it's not even attacking her correct AC. That's good. It's because she's an NPC and I've got it set up with the wrong armor class. But luckily it missed. Excuse me. Okay. We're on to Kararuk. Kararuk is in a target-rich environment, which is just what I
Save
want.
the hostage. Save the whatever the hell that is. We want questions.
No, I'll just look over and see. Be right with ya. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I go to it there and do I get advantage on this?
Not there. And are you disengaging?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Right. Okay.
So I will let you stand here if you want to, because that is under the trees. You're not as long as you're not trying to pass through the tree trunk, then it's fine. So you dash under the branches.
Well, I get sneak attack. I like sneak attack. I'm pretty sure when I go to bed, I'm saying in my sleep, sneak attack, sneak attack. Do I get sneak attack? Because
Nice. Okay, I'm hearing those sound effects twice. This is what happens when you have two browsers running. Okay, very good. He is clearly damaged, but not yet bloodied. On to young Borin.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to see if I can get a double kill. Now, that is something we should have, like double kills and triple kills. See how high we can get up.
Yeah,
Kills in one go.
you guys were going to send me some ideas for rosettes, weren't you? But try see if you can do that over Christmas, and then I will come up with a set of rosettes which we can award either at the end or during battles. But yes, if you're going for a double or triple kill, let's see if you would win that award.
How could your deck save, Borin?
Okay, I'm out of combat range, so I can't move again. But I am going to use my one of my superiority dice to throw my hand axe as a bonus action.
Okay.
So, and I'm hoping it's weak enough to kill it in one go.
Did you run out of movement?
No, I still had 5, but I mean,
You can split your movement. If you do 25 feet, kill something, you can take another 5 feet.
Okay, I'll never take another 5 feet then.
But if you want, you can throw the axe and then do the 5 feet, because you have the ability to throw an axe as a bonus action, don't you?
Yes, you are correct. And that way it won't be a disadvantage. No. Prone, yes. And I can pick it up. Nope. Okay, missed. Into close range. Oh, no double kill.
right.
It was a worthy attempt nonetheless. So
Hang on, wait. Yeah, 22. That would have been able to hit.
yes. Okay. On to deep.
That thing must have like 1 HP left.
Step to here. Give it the old rod. If I can find it.
Why did you move? You get an attack of opportunity because you just moved. You were in 5 feet of
No,
it.
he weren't. He's still engaged.
He's fine. He's still engaged.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of Pathfinder. In Pathfinder 1, you move while you're in melee at all, you get the attack of opportunity, don't you?
I am now going to write a list.
Was Deep and Calric worried when that explosion came up by their feet?
So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And this thing can move and attack. So spiritual weapon.
I'm looking up now the Halo kill streak thing.
Okay, that's it for me.
That was a very effective combat turn there. Very nice. You've put yourself in a position so that Kararuk can have advantage next time. So lovely strategic movement there.
I'm also ready to get knifed in the side when this lady betrays us.
She might not. Not.
Ye of little faith. It's like you don't trust dark, scary-looking women. That's
Maybe Tyr's cousin or sister or something. You never know.
Yeah.
She might be lovely.
Don't say that. Boron would definitely try and axe her.
So this zombie direwolf here, who has enjoyed the flavour of Char's spicy blood, he is going to have another bite. Another 15 points of damage. Oh,
Char.
Oh yeah, go for the obvious threat here. I see. Oh right, okay.
yeah, he takes a nibble on you, and then we're on to Pontos. He probably doesn't realise his mistake yet, but
Alright, does that mean I can is Char stood up yet? Or is he still on his ass?
He stood up, he went down again.
Yeah, it's Chumbawamba time, mate.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm close though.
Alright. I smack him with my axe. Oh, okay, no I won't. Yes I will.
Oh, one miss.
Oh. Sorry, it's just a little bit slow.
What browser are you using, Ryan? I've just discovered that Chrome is much faster than Firefox for roll.
I've been using Firefox,
Yeah.
so maybe I'll swap over.
Good plan.
Oh, crit!
It's like the lowest crit I could roll, right? Or one of them.
Ah, you sound like my barbarian player going, oh no, I rolled really badly. Numbers are still in
I
teens.
only got 21 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, my barbarian player, he's going, oh yeah, they quite often goes, oh no, I only got like 12, 13 damage with one attack. It's like, yeah, it's terrible.
What about Chew Bacon there with a 26?
Oh, I tell you what. Well, with Chew Bacon's crit, that is another 21 points of damage, 42 points of damage in a single round against this creature. You basically skinned its ribs. You know, you stripped the flesh off its side, and when Chew Bacon gored it, the rib cage just folded in. It falls down on its side with rotten organs falling out of it, and also not a little bit of clockwork machinery comes out as well, which continues to go on the ground.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Hmm.
Or maybe just to see.
Get a stick and poke it.
No, we can't give it to Chew Bacon, no matter what you say. No, that's a bad idea.
Bionic pig.
Evil laugh. Oh, I kind of want you to do that now.
Can I pick it up and give it to Char? Without his consent?
That's a bit naughty. I'm not sure we should allow that. Well, you have killed your melee partner, which is the greatest of all outcomes. On to our poor dishevelled person standing here. She takes one look at Deep and realizes that things are in hand. Clearly, she disengages and rushes towards the nearest person who is not in combat, which is Pontos, and she kind of throws her arms around you. Her skin is cold to the touch, and she is rather pale looking. However, she appears to be very frightened and running away from this mecha zombie direwolf of doom. We are now on to Char.
Okay. Yes, again, I will pick myself up off the ground. Let me just get rid of that token.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
It is real Chumbawamba. And then you see his form just start to shimmer, like in a you see like heat haze in a silhouette, as I then teleport 30 feet using my phase step.
Ooh, posh.
Yeah, because... And I'll just go over there behind the mayonnaise and go to there.
Oh, I know what Char's thinking. He's thinking, it's a dark and scary woman who probably isn't my sister.
And just trying to take the last of these stupid puppies out before another one decides to pounce on me.
Very good.
And then I'll go one more finger gun. If I don't kill it, it's in a situation that someone else should be able to. And it's thinking about it.
Don't miss and hit me or Deep.
Don't give the DM ideas.
There you go. What happened? I saw the animation, but I haven't seen any dice rolls.
The first one worked, but the second one doesn't seem to have materialised yet. At least.
Do you want me to do it again?
I've just seen the animation.
I've only seen the animation for the first one. That's weird. I'm expecting to see that thing that pops up and tells you that your network has been interrupted.
Sorry, it froze on me again. Do you want me to attack again?
If that one has been lost, then yeah, let's have the second one. Only the first one came through, so perhaps whatever cut your video off also cut your attack off. Unless anyone else can see the second attack in the chat.
Nope. Not me.
I've just gone through it again, and it's again still hasn't done anything.
This is very strange.
Come on.
Scrolling up, scrolling down.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem to have wanted to accept my second finger pistol.
Yeah. Would you like me to have a go?
Yeah, if you want to try once more.
I will see whether
if
I
it's
can
only
make
blasts out 4, it's like, that'd be a bit excessive.
So it's a standard attack. No Genius Wrath. No Hex. It has just occurred to me what the problem likely is. We have probably managed to crash the sandbox somehow. And let's have a quick look. See whether the API...
Eldritch Blast was that powerful, it destroyed the world.
Yeah, it was so powerful that it stopped it working. I am restarting the API sandbox in hopes that that will somehow fix it.
I think it's probably more in shock that you actually hit. to be honest.
No sort of politeness about. Oh, I did a fireball. Made sure I didn't hit any of my friends.
It was appreciated.
Yeah, and you got nice and toasty in this winter wonderland. You had a quick bonfire.
Yeah, it was lovely. I even had the smell of cooking dog.
There we go. And you missed.
Yeah, all of that, and then I'll just now 5, 10, just with my half move just to move out of the way.
Okay. Very good. So the final mecha zombie direwolf left has to pick its target. Who is it going to try and chew on? Well, in such a wonderful and target-rich environment, we will roll the dice. We're going for Deep. That is a poor choice as far as this creature is concerned, because Deep's armor is thick. But let's see whether he does it. He tries, but he fails. We are now on to Kararuk, who has advantage.
And sneak attack.
Indeed.
If you don't finish it off by now, mate, that's just you gotta go with award for that.
Don't worry, you'll be finished off. Boom, 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 boom.
There you go.
So from behind, my rapier saw went straight through his spine and up through the back of his skull. Then I wiggled it around a little bit. And
Well,
put it
Oh,
back.
that was your dagger.
That was Venom Fang, yeah, that was your dagger.
Ah, even better.
I
Sorry, I
tell you
didn't
what.
notice that.
I tell you what. I think that was enough damage anyway. It would definitely have been a hit, even if you'd used a different weapon. So we will go with it. So, you put down the last of the mecha zombie direwolves. They are broken. Their bodies are broken. Vile fluids leak from their carcasses, but even so, the mechanical parts of them seem to continue to work. Except for one.
Is it the one where I delivered the death blow?
With lightning, short circuit it.
Yeah.
I thought you killed 2, didn't you? Or
Oh, did I miss it?
I know I finished off this. I finished off this one.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
only kill I got.
I did kill that one. And
I
I
didn't-
definitely killed that.
yeah, so it's these 2 next to me. I think Deep both took out.
So the ones
Just
that
go
Deep,
around and lightning them anyway.
the ones that Deep destroyed with the lightning rod appear to be still. The others are in one form or another still moving.
Well, should I maybe touch him with the mace to short him out? Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I assume this one is still moving because Boren killed it, so I'll just take the mace and give it like a poke.
Okay. Well, the contact with the mace. This mace, the lightning rod, is charged with the power of lightning, which is discharged when you at the point of contact. It is not quite as powerful a strike as if you had swung it, kind of over your shoulder, but it does seem to zap the thing, and that does seem to finish its mechanically enhanced unlife.
I need to check something. I need to check something. I take out the box with the parts in it.
Mm.
And
Make sure it's deactivated before you touch it. 'Cause
yeah, no, This is what I want to check, and I tip
thought
the
Deep had
working
the heart
part.
pieces.
I tip the working parts back onto the one that you've just short circuited. Does it come back? Does it start repairing it?
Well, you drop you drop the kind of the machine heart, if you like. I probably didn't describe it in very much detail before, so I'm gonna kind of add some detail for you. It appears to be like a block of cogs, which is very loosely in the shape of a heart. But it appears that it it doesn't have to hold that form. The parts are able to spread out or kind of stretch or move. So you drop it on, and it begins. It appears to search for flesh. It touches some of the damaged, dead flesh of the wolf, and seems to try and I don't know, burrow into it. So it's doing something.
So it can't repair other parts. Okay, that's something to know. Yeah, I'll separate it again from the flesh with my axe, and then use the axe handle to put it back into the box.
Okay. Well, I'll have a dex roll to get it out, because it is working on. It is trying to work on the flesh. It is trying to disappear within it. And it
saves deception. That's not the way I'm looking. I don't want to.
Which of the walls are you trying to do that on, by the way, Borin?
Sorry, I was in skill.
This one, I think.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm on dexterity save. Yeah.
It's not a save. It is just a dexterity ability check, effectively. So.
Okay. I got to bump open the character. Come on, close. Okay, I'm frozen. Okay, let's see if we can do this another way.
Roll20's having a real nightmare tonight.
Yeah.
How good is it for it?
Well, I tell you what, I have all the love in the world for Roll20. I genuinely do love it, but on occasion, it is somewhat challenging. So a 20, that was a dex save. So I don't know if do you have proficiency on dexterity saves?
No, I do not.
Okay, so that is basically just a flat roll then, isn't it? Can you hover over that? Because it is not. It won't let me hover over it, which is a.
Over what?
Can you? Somebody point your pointer at the dex save.
It's 17 plus 3.
17 plus 3. Okay, yeah, that is a really good roll. So, just as this strange mechanical artifact reaches out with mechanical tentacle fingers, if you like, into the flesh of this wolf, Borin, quick as you like, manages to bat it aside with the flat of his axe. He then turns the handle on the thing and tries to kind of shepherd it into his. It's a box, isn't it? It was in a wooden box.
It's a little box.
Yeah.
Collection box, yeah.
Yeah. So he manages to push it into the collection box and close the lid. So yes, you saw it trying to work on the dead flesh of the creature. It didn't seem to pay any attention to the fact that there was other machinery in the creature. But then that might have been because it was broken. Who can say?
If that's the case, just looking at this, can I go back to the one that, sort of trying to jump up and down on me? Because I want to give that a shocking grasp. Because that one, there might be still some mechanics in there ticking away. I want to see if I can fry some of that.
I think was that this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is
Okay.
it with electricity? I mean, we don't want to use other systems like burning hands if we don't know that electricity is the only thing that kills it.
From what I've seen, with Orin blasting those with his club, I'm going to see if I can just hit it with my shocking grasp, because at least that's
Shock and grasp is a cantrip as well, so
yes,
it's a
for science.
yeah, it's a nice easy way to deliver some lightning, isn't it? So I mean, you touch the still writhing
because
carcass, and
I want to hear the sound effects.
why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
How do you miss a body?
It's skill and talent, I think.
Proper skill.
You miss a corpse.
Cool. So I'm going to walk up behind Pontos and this woman, and I'm going to have my moleskin bag of deadly nails ready.
Oh God.
so I tell you, I'm gonna play the shocking grasp for Char there.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear that was all I wanted, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that you can't miss you can't miss a large creature that's already dead. So you give him a good old zap with your shocking grasp, and its feeble mechanical struggles cease.
Oh, that's something. If nothing else, we've learnt we can stop these things. So Kalruk, we it looks like we might have a way to save Tyr after all.
That's very good to hear.
Is there any of them still working?
I think one
that
more
one
is still moving.
And
Okay.
we haven't zapped these.
I think no, this one got zapped by Deep, I think. This one has not been zapped by anybody, unless of course Deep killed it. Karuruk killed this one.
Okay. Instead of lightning, I want to see if something else can do this. I pick up the snow and let it melt in my hand and see if the water interrupts. I mean, until it's a big glob of water, and just throw it into the mechanism. See if the water affects it.
No, the water seems to be ineffective.
Damn. Okay. Deep, another one here to try.
Okay. I'll give it a poke with my rod.
Cool.
I can.
Phrasing.
Let me grab the dead flesh and see if I can chuck some life back into it.
Clear.
So, the wolves seem to be dead. Or finally dead, shall we say? Your new friend, if you like, who is currently hanging on to Pontos's elbow. She doesn't seem to have said anything yet. She's just kind of watching what you're doing intently. She's now noticed that you're all surrounding her, which is a little bit creepy.
I just put my head down to take some notes. I've just turned out. Where the hell did everyone move? Okay, I'll give her some personal space.
So she looks a bit like this.
Oh yeah, that's friendly.
Yeah, that's someone you should trust with the red eyes.
So she has very long pointy ears in the style of an elf, and very pale flesh. You could try to guess at her antecedents, if you like. Karuruk, who knows something about elves, could try and see if he recognises her. Well, not
Yes,
her as a
please.
person, but her features, if you like.
Yep. What would I use for that?
That will probably be.
History.
I'm going to say it's going to be a wisdom-based skill check. I think.
Wisdom.
Um,
Goes into wait for my character sheet to load.
what you doing?
Wisdom. Get
Yeah,
my wisdom.
yeah. Give us a wisdom check. That's probably the best of the bunch. 10. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not too bad. So if I actually manage to highlight the right window,
I guess, do I get any sense of dread or anything from this?
dread. I'm not sure really. She definitely has elven blood within her. She looks like she has a mixture of human and elf traits, but your spider senses. Can you see what I did there? Your spider senses tell you that she is not descended from overground elf.
Cool. Would my hatred for Drow come into this?
Well, you are not a big fan of drow. This is true. This is certainly not a pure drow. In fact, you think there might be something else in there. Her ears seem to be a little bit too long, which is a bit odd. And her eyes are perhaps a little bit too red. But she looks at you. She sees you examining her, and she locks eyes with you. And she says, "Do my looks offend thee?"
I'm trying to place where that is from.
Ah. Well.
What are you?
It is interesting you should ask. I am from all over the place. My origins are somewhat mixed, as you may be able to tell. I am. My mother came from the Underdark. My father from above the ground. He was a human.
Well, we're trying. I've still got my little mole my mole skin bag full of my little coffin nails on my side, my hand inside, just getting ready. I say, Pontos, I'd extract yourself from her. I do not trust this thing.
Oh, no, I mean you no harm. I was merely travelling the road to the nearby town. Please don't hurt me.
You know anything about this? I'm pointing at my sealed container, which you probably saw me. Knows what's inside it.
There are few in these lands who have not seen such things in recent times.
Okay.
They are the scourge. They come from the cursed Mount Pentegarn. They spread through the dark creatures here.
Jesus.
And why are you on this road alone? If you know those creatures are around.
Well, I was hoping to make it to the next town before any creatures tracked me down.
You should make it now. Just don't. I hope you have no problem with garlic.
I'm not a fan of garlic, I have to say.
Oh dear.
But what are my food preferences to you?
Because if you keep going that way, the next stop they have a vampire issue, and they tend to use garlic a lot.
I'm heading east.
Ah, well, okay.
So you're heading the same direction we are.
Oh, so
Um,
it seems. The next town is
what is your name?
my name. My name is Fira. I'll spell it for you in the chat, she says.
Careful, lads. She's got the ability of the fourth wall.
Yes, these wolves, there seem to be more and more every day, every week. They multiply, it seems.
Are they always wolves with this sort of gear, or could they become anything? Because we just dealt with some vampires that look like that.
Vampires. Oh, I apologize for my inappropriate laughter. There are many creatures that have been afflicted by this strange clockwork scourge. As I said, we believe that they originate from Mount Pentegarn. There are a number of settlements between here and there, and each has been affected in one way or another. The nearest village is called Kostroma, and they have been completely overrun. The residents have been forced to flee and are living rough in the local woods. Without help, they will not make it through the winter. Cut off from shelter and their winter supplies, they will not survive.
Why should
Go ahead.
why should we trust you? You're out in the woods all by yourself, walking down a lane, knowing that these beasts are out here.
Is it daytime?
Sort
Or
of.
night?
It's it is almost like a perpetual dusk at the moment because of the heavy snow clouds. The sky has that faintly orange tinge to it that you seem to get when snow clouds are above, and I mean, she certainly doesn't seem to be uncomfortable in the daylight. But sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, can I do an insight on her just to try and pick up if she is trying to be deceitful?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I just want to try and get a read. It's not particularly my best skill, but I just standing back, just watching. I'm just trying to see if I can pick anything up.
Okay.
Nice.
You
If
don't.
you want to, if you wanted to message me privately or something, it's up to you. I'm not sure.
Okay. So that was a good result. I am going to. This is interesting because I'm going to use the whisper macro, and this should appear in.
Just fine.
This should appear in the chat. That will be visible to anybody watching the video of this later on, but it won't be visible to everyone else in their chat. Don't say it out loud, John. Don't think out loud.
Defeats the purpose.
Unless you want to tell us.
It looks like the next town we might have to clear out some trouble so that people can can get home.
I've yet to come across anything living to try my new axes on. By the way,
what's that supposed to mean? I'm alive.
Yeah, no, I meant that out of.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. So you didn't say that. You said that, but Borin didn't. That's
I
fine.
said that before.
I say, well,
Well-
we're
Yeah,
on the
well,
same roads. We're going to the same place. Let's walk down the road together.
yeah.
And
yes,
I'm going to
please.
stay behind.
Yes. I would hate to be alone if more of these foul creatures appeared. But yes, as I say, the next town is completely overrun. The local people have been driven out. I was
Before we go, is it alright if I just take a few minutes just to patch up? I took a few bites from that flea bag over there.
Oh yes, you don't look well at all. I'm just gonna blow you up so that people can see how beaten up you are.
That's
Yeah,
that's on my best side. Yeah, so I'll just do a short rest. I was going to just do that, but I'll take that. But
Yes, if you want a short rest, please go ahead.
so 8 and 3. I'll do one more. So
Doesn't help me.
that's a 16. I'll take that.
Oh, I think only one of you got hit. Oh, blimey, poor old Charles.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
getting victimised.
you took a little nibble out of me, but it wasn't a lot.
So that goes 16. So that's 38, 44. Okay. Oh, why aren't you working? There we go. Okay, that's. I just needed a few minutes just to get my breath back. And let's hit the road.
yeah.
I'm
sound-
going to stay behind our newcomer with my blades ready.
Behind the newcomer with my blade ready.
Yeah, and 3 nails in the other hand, just so you can punch him in. All at the same-
Yeah.
Oh, for the benefit of anyone watching, will you tell us about the cursed coffin nails, Chris?
Yeah, so my cursed cough nails are absolutely amazing. So they do a lot of necrotic damage, I guess. Necrotic damage. So when we have anyone dodgy or anyone we don't trust and we need to get information out of them, I use my little nails and I push them into their pinkies and stuff, which can be rather painful, but it gets the job done and we get information from our
Or
captain.
kills people.
Pardon?
Or kills people.
Well, actually, once I tried it with a dagger, a poison dagger, just to take off a pinky, but the poison actually killed the guard, unfortunately.
Remember that.
I was there. I was just like, you're torturing this man and you end up killing him.
Yeah, these things happen. But yeah, these are my favourite little items I don't get to use often enough, I think.
I just have to make do with the occasional fireball when my party lets me play because they get too close because they don't like being caught in the explosion.
How many times have you fireballed friendly party members?
Once when I was controlling them. There was one time when I couldn't make it, and these lot were controlling Char for me, and they exploded themselves using it. So I can't be held accountable for that one.
Oh, you see.
I think it was.
But they'll never forget that one time that you fireballed them deliberately.
It was collateral damage.
Oh, so you continue to walk along the path, and you know no good deed goes unpunished. So obviously somebody mentions the fact that although you fireballed a couple of wolves today, you did fireball them some time ago. So obviously they bring that up. The nearby village is called Kostroma. And I am going to drop that in the chat for you. There we
My
go.
notes. Thank you very much.
You can butcher the names of the towns as much as you like. I will certainly not hold it against you because I may be saying them wrong too. I thought I would take some real-world Slavonic or Russian place names for this. Kostroma. Yeah, I mean it's not far off actually. So yeah. You walk along the road a little bit and you see a strange sight. It appears to be the door that you know and love.
No.
But it
No.
but it
Kara,
but it doesn't look like this. For some better Photoshop skills. It appears to be only about half of the door. It's kind of cut off at an angle. Like a 45-degree slash kind of cutting the door in half. You can see part of the door, and the parts of the door that you can see appear to be covered in coruscating lines of energy, blue sparks, and kind of electricity passing over it. You can also see some kind of machine parts on it as well. It doesn't look like a whole door, so and the whole thing kind of wavers slightly, almost as if it's in a heat haze.
This is an opportunity, Carrick. If we're going to try and help Tia before this thing overruns, we have a way of saving her. We might. Deep may have to try and revive her if we end up mortally wounding her, but we do at least two of us that have a way of stopping the machine parts at least.
Yes, I agree. Shocking grasp for the door. Get rid of it. No. Don't go near it.
So with Tia, if we go in, I can keep her occupied. Or you guys try the shocking, do your voodoo magic shocking grasp from behind.
We'll need you guys to keep her occupied and also to weaken her so we can try and stop the machine.
Yeah, well, I know from the stuff I've already learned whilst observing her, her AC is lower than mine and her HP is higher than mine, and I'm at 90.
What are these terms you're referring about?
But her armor is weaker than mine, but she's a lot tougher and can take more hits than you think.
That was before you turned her into a mecha demon.
Yeah.
I've got the dagger she gave me. What? How cool is it going to be when I use it against her?
All she can do is put a door in our way. She can't come to us in any other form. So why don't we just leave it?
She'll just get stronger.
And will my god allow me to use healing magic on a succubus?
What is the alignment of your deity?
Lawful good.
Lawful good. Well, I mean, it technically Tyr is your opposite alignment.
Well, if we make sure that, and I'm just looking more at the martial people amongst us, if we at least try and make sure we hurt her, but not fatally, to at least give us a chance to destroy the machine parts, we can try and save her.
We have healing potions. It occurred to me, so
yes.
Yeah, let's go. Let's give it a try.
Are we all up for trying to save Tyr?
Yeah, we have to undo what I did. So,
And the thing is, she's only going to get stronger and stronger as well. So we may as well try it while she's weaker.
Yeah, I mean,
one hell of a
if we can do this one, we'll be practically gods, I think.
yeah.
If we can do this one, maybe the hell should leave us alone.
Nah, she's brilliant.
She'll owe us a favour.
Yeah.
But I was a favour. My favour would be leave us the hell alone. If I get like this, if she's down to 1 HP, I will cut her head off.
So you are you going to try and open the heat haze waving half door?
No, shocking hands the half door. Go through the normal one, otherwise you end up might absorb you in.
What? What normal door? There is no normal door. There's a door cut off at about 45 degrees, which has two sides to it, but one higher than the other. It's like the entire thing has been cut down the middle diagonally. But diagonally, not half, you know.
Yeah, well, I'll use Mage Hand to push the door open at least.
Okay, I mean,
And-
it obviously,
Yeah, and
because it's only part of a door, the portal on the other side of it is likewise a smaller aperture.
Yeah,
Um,
it's just using that more for cautiously to open it, and if it looks at least approachable, I will then enter.
It looks a bit swirly inside, but you can
We're not gonna
sort of
put two bacon.
you can sort of recognize the space that you have been in before.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Prior, you can stay here.
With Chewbacca. Well, that's killed our pig then.
Well, if Borin, if you want to stay here and be look after them, it's up to you.
Sure, I'll stay with Chewbacca.
I'm not going in there. That's what is that?
Don't worry, Borin seems to be happy to stay out here and look after you. We should only be a few
Hold on,
minutes.
hold on. Is he the one who asked if I was alive so he could use his weapons on me?
I didn't say that out loud. I didn't say that out loud.
Sorry,
So,
just me playing.
I think he might be the psychic. You picked up on his inner voice.
I'll tell you what. I'll stay here. I don't want to go through any strange wibbly wobbly doors. So who is passing through the aperture?
I'll go through.
Yep,
Okay.
me too.
Okay, I love the word aperture. I could say it all day. Aperture, 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 aperture. Okay, so you pass through the wibbly wobbly timey wimey aperture. Hashtag BBC. Hashtag. Hashtag Doctor Who.
I'll set up a campfire.
Okay, so I might even have a campfire that I can drag on. You pass through the doorway and find yourselves manifesting in the interstellar space. I wish there were a way I could animate this map to make it do what I'm going to describe to you, but sadly I can't. You pass into the space that you have been to before, which is a little pocket dimension that Tia controls and is able to manifest the door to, so that she can have audiences with her friends. She doesn't appear to be here. The bounds of the place seem to have shrunk, or perhaps the visual distortions are only now showing you the boundaries of it. Perhaps it was smaller than you realised it was, and that the interstellar distances that you thought you could see were really just an effect. Everything is moving, warping in front of you, and there are embedded in every surface cogs and machine parts which seem to be moving. In the far distance, it's almost like you can hear a scream, but stretched out, as if by some kind of artificial artificial technique. In a fantasy world, it is pure magic, but to you guys, it is what happens when you electronically extend a note. Continue to play the same sound, stretch the same sound, and it sounds very odd, but Tia seems conspicuous by her absence.
Okay, well, as a to try and call her, really, if she might hear us, I'm going to use thaumaturgy to increase my voice to 3 times as loud and just call out, Tia, are you here? We need to talk.
Your voice thunders out into the void and echoes back to you somewhat as well. You hear your voice coming back, Tia, 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 Tia. But it seems to layer upon layer, as if someone who knows nothing about music went mad with Cubase or something. So you can hear the kind of voices layering, and your own voice playing back to you. And at the very edge of sound, kind of a distortion. Your own voice echoing back to you is louder than Tia's voice screaming at the edge of perception. You sense a presence, but it appears to be distant and unable to communicate with you.
I'm going to pull the ice dagger out and see if I get any vibes from it.
It wobbles in your hand a little bit, and there's a faint sense that it's being pulled on, but it is not strong enough to pull it out of your hand.
Okay, so while holding on to the dagger, I'm going to say, Tia, if you can hear us, come back to the door. We want to chat.
There is no answer.
Okay. Maybe we've got to try and find her in this dimension then. Anyone got an idea which way we might have to head?
Just hold up the blade and see if there's a strong pull from any particular direction.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that means there's trouble.
There may be trouble ahead. Oh, hello. Okay, right. 1 second. I'm just trying to make the turn order disappear because we don't need it right now, and I can't seem to find the close the turn order thing. Oh, hold on. That's because I've got it open here. Stupid boy. Hang your head in shame. Okay. So. Almost like a dowsing rod. There is a pressure in a particular direction from the dagger. At the same time, divination. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply may be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome. I'm very glad to read that part. Such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. If you cast the spell 2 or more times before finishing your next long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance that each casting after the first that you get a random reading. Is this the one where this isn't the one where I give you Wheel and Woe, is it, or is this a different?
No, that's it's not Commune. Is it Commune? I think that's Commune. It's a level 5 spell, I believe, the one you're thinking of.
Oh.
No. It's like level 2, the Wheel or Woe.
Yeah, Augury, that one. Sorry.
Yeah, that's Augury. So Augury. This one is a higher version. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. Can you please ask me your question? And I would also like you to type it so that it's in the chat, so that I remember it.
I discuss it with the boys first, or does it just have to come from me?
I don't see why you couldn't discuss it with them first. So
okay.
Go ahead.
What do you think about something like, how do we reach Char? Or not Char, Tip. Yeah. Or I was thinking like, how can we help Tyr? But yeah, I am having trouble thinking of it because I feel like
I would say it's either how do we get to her or how do we get her to us.
Okay.
Unless someone else has got any other option.
Yeah, I think how can we get to Tyr? It's a good
Okay.
one. So we know what we're going to do. We're going to try and shock the machine out of her, I guess. But we need to find her and put our hands on her.
Shock the system.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just worried the response is going to be, you're already with Tyr. But
well, that's down to that's down to the DM. It's you've got to be careful, but it's.
What about a clause like, how do we get to Tyr in order to help her? Or would that just muddy the waters?
I'm going to try and see what happens.
Like I said, it's the first time you've cast this spell, so you don't know how pedantic your patron might be.
Okay.
Nothing, not a lot.
I'll just go, how do we get to Tyr?
Okay, how do we get to Tyr? So hold on. How do we get to Tyr?
And then I'm going to click the spell again just so it uses the slot.
Cool. You see, conscientious player there.
Oh. Huh.
Something to stew over, I believe, over the festive period.
That may be so. I think our time has come. Apologies to you all for the shortness of the session. We had some technical issues earlier. This is for the audience at home who are going to see that this is probably only like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, rather than 2.5 hours long, because I had some terrible trouble with Firefox and Roll20 earlier, and it kept crashing every time I tried to move something. I will try and put this video up and fuse the two halves together. Also, perhaps if anybody has any spare time in between, we will attempt to come up with a what has come before video, which may be a bit of a... I'm not even sure how we're going to do it, but I think it could be lots of fun. We'll try and fill in some gaps.
I have a list. I have the medal suggestions.
Oh,
So
that would be good. So
you've got double kill, triple kill, Killinator, Killing Frenzy, Killtrocity, Kilimanjaro, Catastrophe, Killpocalypse, Killiner, Kill Seal, MVP, Dumbass of the Year.
of the year.
Pretty brutal.
Yeah. I just like that's just for the session. Oh, hang on. How about Dumbass of the Week? And Untouchable. Receive no damage during a combat. First blood, first to kill, or / draw blood. That is obviously up to debate. If you guys want to.
What about stealthiest sneak attack?
That's you then every single time.
Yeah, we have to try and come up with some ones that will be applicable to all classes.
Most effective use of fire. Go on, just have done with it. Yeah.
Yep, and least times using things that should only be used on living things.
Fumble.
Fumble. Well, I tell you what, we will. I say if you could drop those in the Discord chat, then I will have a look at those as well. So yes, we will try and do some. We'll try and do some kind of awards for different behaviours in game. That's not necessarily because I don't know. That's not necessarily because they are to reward the best kind of play, because that is completely objective, and it's very difficult.
It's
subjective. It's completely subjective, because any DM is going to prefer certain kinds of behaviour. This is just for fun, and it will be almost like you're playing your Xbox, and it will be, you killed 3 things. Here we go. You get this award. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're the greatest player in the universe. Just means that you happened to trigger a particular circumstance. So we're going to do it in that style, with no judgment of the validity of that style of play. And with that disclaimer. That is kind of how we're going to do it. So I'm going to try and upload something, which will hopefully be the fusion of 2 halves of a somewhat broken video due to our technical issues. Hopefully, people will continue to be excited by the escapades of the party.
And as you said, hopefully in between we'll do a recap. I've got most of a book worth of notes, so we should be able to work out what's happened in the past.
That would be lovely.
It would be a drunken recap night.
And I definitely owe you some hours due to issues. So thank you very much for continuing to play this game for me, continuing to have me run this game for you. It is my very great privilege and pleasure to continue to do so. 2021 was brilliant. I think we had a lot of fun. I hope 2022 will likewise be a lot of fun. So I really look forward to playing with you guys again, and I hope that we will be able to continue to share our adventures with anybody out there who wants to watch them. Merry Christmas to you all. A very happy New Year. I hope I will speak to you before then, but have a lovely week. Have a lovely Christmas. See you again soon.
Have a Merry
Thank you, and have a
New Year, guys. Bye.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and remember my birthday's in Christmas Day as well. So I'm after birthday cards and presents. Just, send them over.
Look, too late now. The post service. Sorry.
Oh, but I want a shirt just like that. I want that shirt. I will have to get on and find one.
That is a beautiful shirt. I want to know where that came from.
I'll put on the Discord the link to them.
Awesome.
We'll wear the next session.
Yeah, all of us on the shirt. That'd be awesome.
Right, I'll dig that out. I'll catch you later.
Have a great
See
one,
you,
guys.
guys.
Speak to you soon.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Good day.